Oh, that's right, people. Double Minecraft this week. We're doing Minecraft on Saturday and Sunday. Sorry about missing yesterday's stream. Friday's stream was nowhere to be seen because someone lost track of what day of the week it was. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus by naming names, but it was me. In all my rush to prepare for PAX Australia next weekend, I kind of lost track of what day it was. Waiting for stuff to arrive, making notes, making preparations, squeezing out some videos here and there, and oh well. Wait, what? Who's the what now? How's the what? Where's the what? How many times was the what? Two Dogs, Star. How you doing? Star. Skull Kid. Hello. What are you whatting about? Sorry, I just had to double check my microphone was unmuted in case that was what the what was about. Nothing? Don't explain to me what the what was. Where's my... Should clean my glasses before I started. Get smooches. So, any... Actually, I might save the question until more people get to arrive. I was going to ask any guesses what my cosplay might be, because I posted a teaser image in the subscriber only channel on the Discord. Of course, I know what the original image looks like, so it's easy for me to squint and sort of tell. Apparently, it was a bit too much of a tease. So the grave of shame has grown. What are you talking about? We're not even in the graveyard. What? 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 I don't know what's going on. How's everybody? Last week you died. Yep. Last week. But you were here last week. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all squidgy. There we go. Let's see if we get a spider to come by. Not entirely sure what we're doing today. The decision to play Minecraft was just kind of a last minute. I was going to do Dauntless today, but it just didn't feel like Dauntless. I wanted a different chill than Dauntless. So we came to Minecraft. Always good for chill. Almost always good for chill. Read the sub image. Looks like I'm trying to see something without my glasses. Well, it does have a huge Gaussian blur over it. I might post another slightly less blurry teaser. 4 minutes coming in. 36
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you ever so much. Super excited for tomorrow. Gonna eat cake and go out to eat. Cake day? Is it your birthday? Is it cake day? Birthday? Alright, I've been... Oh, that's all Phil. I guess I don't need any more of that right now. I've been just sort of hanging out here at the spider farm, just trying to resupply my string after burning through so much of it on the library build. Right? Oh. So I don't remember putting a gap there. I'm surprised I didn't get bit by a spider standing there with that open. Oh yeah, 36 months is 3 years. We'll have another splash of love in the chat. Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday for today then. So why today birthday but tomorrow cake day? Is it because it's, I guess it'd be Friday where you are, right? You're on the other side of the date line. So you're saving your birthday celebrations till Saturday? That makes sense. Hello, Jason. How you doing? You know what? Just while we're getting warmed up today, I'm gonna go poke another mine. So I'm burning through a few diamonds recently, having to replace my helmet and stuff. But let's see here. I guess I'm due for one. I'll poke one here. I'll stand out longer because there's a series of caves back there. See what we can find if we do this. Aha. Instant misery. What the? Wooded and water spread. What? What? Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. What's going on with my water? Where'd my water go? Did I... What? I haven't updated Minecraft because I'm still running Optifine and everything. So I haven't like updated Minecraft to a snapshot or anything, but all of a sudden water doesn't flow. And now it disappeared. What the... what if I give you a block update? Okay, I might want to restart Minecraft. I don't think the game is ticking. No, it's not ticking. Pressure plate doesn't work. What's up with that? Yeah, these ones don't work either. Are the villages frozen? Nope, can't click on the villages either. Okay, something very bad has gone. Happened. It's happened. It's funny how I can manually operate doors and stuff, but... Okay. So I know for a fact the 2 iron golem that was stuck in the pond were there before I went to the farm. Where are all the villagers? Oh, they'd be in bed right now, wouldn't they? No need to panic just yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I haven't backed up since last weekend's stream either. I did a backup before I started streaming last weekend. I've just realized I didn't run a backup this time. Everybody's gone. I'm hoping that's related to whatever's stopping the ticking working. Like they just didn't populate when I came back into range. In which case, would it be smarter for me to go out of range before I try and reboot the game? Possibly. This might be... Is the moon moving? Yeah, game time is running. Just ticks aren't running. Ah, frozen. Oh, oh. Okay. The only thing that has changed since last I streamed this world there was an NVIDIA update. Just a driver update. That shouldn't have done this, but there was also a Windows update. Uh-oh. I'm out of world. It's not rendering the world. This might be a very short stream, people. Or I need to change game. Alright, I guess I have no other option but to do this. Really wish I'd run that back up. Why is it taking so long to quit? Uh-oh. The dial-up tone is very appropriate, thank you. Skull Kid.
Tick-tock goes the clock.
Not at the moment, it doesn't. Thank you ever so much. If I manage to get back into the game, we'll whack another block on your grave of your donated tip jar grave of pride. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the old Alt F4. I got nothing from the Alt F4. I can Alt Tab though. That's progress. All right, and this is why I always keep Task Manager in the hotbar. So it looks like. Okay, that took that out. Good. Java's still sitting there. Why are you still sitting there? Might be something weird with Java going on here. Alright, let's look at services. Okay, all Minecraft servers are gone. Java's gone. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Windows wants another restart. Well, I'll tell you what, Windows. I'll let you restart if you stop messing with my Minecraft. How about that? Pray for Blunty. A little Bliss RNG in chat, please. Actually, I need to check with Mr. Bliss RNG, see if he's going to be at PAX Australia. He should be. I don't think I've caught up with him since last PAX. He's been travelling a lot recently. He's been bouncing all over the place going to conventions. All right. That's interesting. So literally nothing I did since the start of the stream was accounted for in that failed save. That could be promising. And I assume because I was taking poison damage there that the ticks are working again. Because poison damage runs off the game tick. X amount of damage per tick and all that. Module out. Got a little drama music going. Alright, do I have any... How do I... Oh no, we could just try the bucket test. My magic bucket is refilled. Hey! Water's flowing again. Whew. Alright, let's check on the villagers. Oh, that was a tense moment right there. Oh, I see movement. Alright. I don't see any villagers, but I think they probably would have gone to bed. I'm just going to check on them anyway. My guys are back in the pond. There we go. Oh. I'm genuinely relieved. I worked hard on this world. Didn't want half of it to vanish on me. There, I just saw a villager. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can I push him through the wall? Didn't know I could do that while they're in a bed. Yeah. Okay. I think we can go ahead and unclench the worry hole now. Oh, are you going to make your way out?
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
Oh, now got it
You
to 2.
ticked off Minecraft.
That was your best one in a while. I like it. Alright, let's take a nap. I'm going to put a couple more gold blocks on your graveside. good news and bad news, says Jason. Bad news is that we'll not be on long today at all, or at all tomorrow. Good news is it's because I'm starting a new job. Hooray! Need to adjust my sleep schedule. Budget willing, and my family will be able to subscribe. Well, make sure you get yourself all nice and comfortable in your new job. Put some money aside so you got a little bit of padding and stuff. And then down the road a bit, once you're confident that if something goes a little bit banana shaped, you're not boned, then you could subscribe, and I'll be happy to have your sub again. Congratulations, though. Hope it's a good job. Or at least I hope it's a job that doesn't drive you completely... What is it? There's a word I'm looking for. I was going to... No, not... I don't know. It's been so long since I've had a proper job. I don't even know what people do with real jobs these days. Can I add a tip for it now? Yeah. That was a $10 joke. But perhaps bonkers was the word I was hitting. Yeah. Alright. 1, 2. I think... Oh, I'm not hungry enough for respect chicken. I'll just wave my chicken at it. Respect chicken. You know what? Maybe it's time to build something out in the little pool here. A little shallow lake. Just looking at the view from here. We got some stuff going on up here. Coming down here. We got a little bit of stuff here. Yeah, I feel like we need to put something out behind Blag here. If it wasn't for all the water everywhere else around, that would have been a real nice place to put a squid farm, but it's just like a lake in the middle of a field. Mitchie!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you ever so much for your 4-month resub.
Hi.
I was going to say, where's the text to speech? That took a while to kick in. Hi. Throw a bit of love in the chat, please, for the resub right there. Doink. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in that little pot. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to... Well, I know what we're going to start with today. I know what we need to do. I'm going to build the path out to the Skelly farm. Because I'm sick of going roughshod overland. I can't talk today, guys. The words that I want to say won't pour out of my head hole. I can't turn a phrase worth a damn right now. So, yeah, I think what we'll do... Which way should we... Like, the first possibility is to path up here and then chuck a right out of the Skelly farm there. The other possibility is we go...
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
Life? Don't talk to me about life.
Well, it's going to be a very uninteresting stream if I can't talk about life at all. Yeah, I think what we might do is extend this path out that way and then chuck a left. It might be a more interesting path. We'll do a little bridge, then maybe we can build something under it. We're going to sort of go through the middle of there. Through these trees. And then do a little dog leg around here. Yeah. I feel like that's a more comfortable, more interesting path. Alright, so let's go get some brick. Let's start laying out the general pathiness of the path. The pathation. Oh. Oh, there we go. I was sure I had more. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them for now. That's coolsies. Okay, we might have to get rid of this tree. Do I want to get rid of that tree entirely? I don't think I do. I think we're just going to go trim it back a bit and go past it. Kind of like what it does to the sidelines. Alright, next question. How wide are we going to do this path? How wide did we do here? That's only too wide, isn't it? No. Yeah. Wait a second. What have I done? Oh, I see. I've got stairs on that side. 16.
Hey, pat on the back. Pat on the back for this guy.
Pat on the back indeed. 26 months. Resub right there. A little love for you in the chat, please. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think we'll just go too wide. I don't think this needs to be a big major path. We don't go out that way too often. Shall we curve it or just dogleg it? I think we maybe curve it a bit. Yeah, we'll give it some of that action. Oh, that gives us one soon. Let's give out one more. And it feels like a pretty good curve. Well, I mean, as far as Minecraft curves go. Right, so, about this time next week, or in about half an hour from this time next week, is when my stream will be at PAX Australia. Not exactly sure what I'll be streaming yet. The thought is to take my Switch and do something off that. But seeing as I'll be streaming on the Saturday, and Saturday is also when I'll be doing my cosplay, I don't actually want to be carrying around my Switch all day. Or a big bag at all when I'm on the Saturday, because I'll be in... we should get some stairs for that bit, actually. So what I might get them to do instead is just do what we did last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. Get them just to put Dauntless on the PC, because that way I don't have to carry any hardware around. And I've been rather enjoying Dauntless recently, so yeah. The other alternative is we could get them to install Minecraft on the PC, but not play in this world. Do a little mini challenge or something. But yeah, been thinking about that. Where is my... There it is. This tree can come out. Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, why isn't my shovel ruining everything? Because it's efficiency. Oh yeah, headphone warnings for the tree capitator. Sorry. My bad. I think we'll start diagonaling. Going on the diagonal. Right about here. Man, words today, guys. I just can't get Liz to cooperate with me. Did you mention who you'll be cosplaying at? I have not. I put up a teaser image in the sub-only chat on Discord. But it was just a teaser. It was just sort of super blurry and stuff. Still actually don't know whether I want to give the game away before PAX. I kind of like just turning up as a surprise. Turning up in costume. Surprise costume. But then again, I did also enjoy it when because I documented much of the Soldier 76 stuff as I was building it and putting it together and stuff on Twitter. Didn't really do that this time, mainly because a lot of it's been a last minute thing, basically, because I didn't even know that I was going to go PAX this year, so I didn't prepare. Didn't have long to prepare a cosplay, so when I had the idea, I thought, yeah, there's something I could pull together pretty quickly. I'm going to try. And I tried, and I won. And I have to admit, guys, it looks pretty damn good. Sub-only chat on... Did I say Dauntless? I meant to say Discord. Too many D words. Every now and again, I've got to give the subs a little extra value, I figure. So that's where I teased it. I also love cosplaying Nate. You love cosplaying as well, or you love cosplaying Nate? You love it when I cosplay, or you also love cosplaying? Or both? The streak can go at this point. Headphone warning for tree capitated noise in 3, 2, 1. I might actually need to bring that back. Actually, no, we'll leave it at that. We'll just burn back the tree here. It's not Ashka. No, Trainer Red has been on my to-do list for some time. I thought I was going to do that this year, but again, we had the whole thing where I wasn't even sure what I was going to get to go. So I didn't have time to get Ash Ketchum ready, because there's a couple of specific items that are very difficult to find. Sorry, the Trainer Red. The shirt for Trainer Red is very difficult to find. I mean, you can find costume, Halloween-style costume versions of it that just look crap, but I found a few bowling shirts that have the right cuts and the right color combination with the strip and everything, but I can't find it in the precise right color combination. I found the reverse where the white and red are the wrong way around, but yeah, might even have to get it custom made to get it looking right. But I want to do Trainer Red real good. The other one I wanted to do was Spider-Man Noir from Into the Spider-Verse. But again, didn't have time to pull that together because there's a few very, very specific bits of that costume that are not easy to just like grab off a shelf or not easy to sort of modify from something else. The mask in particular, I think I'm going to have to custom made to get it looking the way I really, really want to make it look. And the vest as well. That sort of double button leather vest kind of thing he's got underneath the trench coat. That's kind of tricky to replicate as well. So that might be a more dedicated effort in either making that or getting it custom made or something. Yeah, let's get rid of these. I'm cosplaying as the female builder from Dragon Quest Builders 2. Are you coming to PAX Australia at Northlight? That'd be awesome. I don't remember the last time I saw a Dragon Quest cosplayer. God, it might have been even Dragon Con back in 2007. I make my own from scratch, get the fabric, cut and sew myself. Yeah, I'm not very. I haven't actually sewn anything in God only knows how long, so I'm not sure how confident I am with that. I mean, I've hand sewn a few bits and pieces, just for slight modifications of stuff. like when I did Red Hood. Had to modify a couple of bits there, and I sort of completely customized the mask. Changed the way, because the mask I got for Red Hood wasn't a full shell mask. It was one of those paintball masks that just went on the front. But I took off all the straps. They usually have like a 5-port harness kind of clippy straps situation going on the back, which didn't look at all like Red Hood. So I took all of that strapping out and put the cap of a baseball cap inside it. Basically took the brim off a baseball cap, mounted that inside the Red Hood. So the red baseball cap formed the back half of the mask. So it actually fit really comfortably. I thought it was genius. Worked remarkably well. A lot more comfortable than a full shell mask helmet thing as well. Never did a cosplay before, but I'd love to do a Hellboy before transitioning. I've thought about Hellboy a couple of times too, but the thing with the cosplays that require like face paint, if wearing them all day is, it's a thing. It's a commitment. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do this though. Speaking of transitions, I'm not sure how I want to do this transition here. Whoops. What if we... Yeah, we should just be able to do this, eh? Yeah, this will work. There we go, perfect. The fish sewing the dress, got the giant hammer. Oh, you're doing the hammer prop and everything? Sweet. Hang on, let me scroll up. Did you answer my PAX question or are you doing this for something else? I missed that, talking about other stuff. Trilby in trench coat mask is defo custom job. Yeah, I mean, the hat, pretty easy. You can get a good looking Trilby, but getting one in black, like Spider-Man Noirs, is going to be the option. So I'm going to have to dye that at least. But that's not hard. It's not hard to dye the kind of fabrics that most Trilbys come in. And sort of redoing the band around it and everything, that's pretty easy. That's pretty straightforward stuff. My grandmother taught me. She was a retired... Your grandmother was a retired home ec teacher. Awesome. So your sewing skills must be real up to scratch. Yeah, I know a few people who have, you know, reasonable to high level sewing skills and have, you know, the proper equipment and a nice sewing machine and everything. I'm not like super duper close friends with them, but I think if I asked real nicely and offered to buy them a case of something delicious, I could probably get them to do me a favor on the trainer red shirt or something like that, especially if it's just modifying an existing shirt. I feel lucky with my build. The only game character you could reasonably cosplay would be a Pandarian from WoW. Well, that's the other thing about this year's cosplay for me. I have the exact right build for it. It looks perfect. The only thing that isn't perfect about it is my beard. I'm probably going to clip it back a little bit. I'm not going to shave it all off, but I'm probably going to clip it back a little bit shorter. And once you guys learn what the cosplay is, you're going to go, ah. But yeah, it's one of very few superheroes I have the exact right body type for. What am I coming back for? I came back for something. I forgot what it was. I'll go look in the stone box. Oh, I know. I remember. I need these. Excellent. Full body armor. Because of that, we're able to get school credit for them. Nice. Getting to make costumes for my beloved FF characters and getting school credit for it. Yes, please. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. Getting class credit for making cosplay costumes of your favorite video game stuff. That's not a bad way to live. Going on as Iron Man? No, I'm not going as Iron Man. I have wanted to go as Iron Man a few times, but because I usually work conventions, like being a video guy, usually doing sponsored stuff or sometimes directly for the convention in years past. And I've talked about this many times before. It puts limits on the costume I can make or can wear if I want to wear a costume, because I have to be able to shoot in it, which means I have to be able to carry my camera gear. I have to be able to use my camera gear. I have to be able to, crouch down, stand up, and get on my tippy toes, and get all the different camera angles and move really, really freely. To film stuff the way I tend to film stuff. I need to be quite mobile and flexible and agile, or as agile as a guy like me can be. So a full suit of Iron Man armor is out. It's also difficult to travel with, difficult to wear all day. Bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, it looks fantastic. So what I did... Ali, are you lurking? It's a bit early for Ali to be lurking, but Ali might be lurking. But she can tell you all about the time I went as... essentially Iron Man. Well, I went as Tony Stark. And I've told this story a few times before. But I went as Tony Stark from before he completed the full Iron Man armor in the first movie. Remember that bit where he's sitting around in his little den? He's on the couch fiddling with the repulsor thing he's testing. He's got his screwdriver and he's going... And then the news story comes on. It's like, hey, this is stuff that pisses you off, doesn't it, Tony? And he's like, he just blasts everything. Well, that armature, that prototype armature with the repulsor in it, I built that. And just went in a t-shirt with a, chest piece, a glowing chest piece that I made. But the secret to mine was I built it all from scratch. I've still got it. It's in pieces and it's fallen apart over the years. I should go sleep before I get attacked by zombies. But the secret to it is the repulsor beam projector that I built into the palm piece. I built that with a real camera strobe in it. And I fitted a little leaf switch on the back of my wrist. So every time I tilted my hand back, the top of my hand would hit this leaf switch on my wrist and would fire the strobe. So I could fire my repulsor beam just by going... Pow! And it was an incredibly bright, like a proper camera flash strobe. So all day long I was just flashing my friends in the face with it. Particularly Ali, which drove her a little bit insane. Because she doesn't catch on to that sort of stuff as quick as some people would. So I'd tap her on the shoulder, go, "Hey, Ali!" Ah! Did that about a dozen times, poor thing. Probably did irreparable damage to her vision. I don't know. She was seeing spots for a lot of that day. It was funny. A little bit mean, but funny. But that's as close as I've gotten to Iron Man. Ever consider cosplaying as Peter Parker? Funny you should mention it. Let's... yeah, I was talking before I wanted to do Spider-Man Noir. Who is Peter Parker? This doesn't look right, does it? But yeah, I'm still very eager to do a Spider-Man Noir cosplay because that character is just so lovely. Just that hard-boiled, pulp detective hero kind of thing. I love it. I love everything about it. But yeah, just it didn't line up this year. I really wanted to do it this year, but it didn't line up. Didn't have the budget. Wasn't even sure I was going to go, so I wasn't prepared to spend the budget or time making a costume I may or not be even able to wear. So I did something else. Dude, that's cool. It was cool. And it played into my strengths as a cosplayer as well, because I used to, like the Iron Man stuff we're talking about again, I used to do the whole electronic kit thing, like my little electronic kits from, well, in Australia we called it JCar, but in America it'd be places like Radio Shack when they were still around. But yeah, I was doing that as a kid, like all the time. Building little kit projects and things, and did electronics for years. So yeah, just wiring up a camera strobe to a little leaf switch on the back of my hand, that was easy peasy. That was the work of an afternoon. I had a little battery belt pack that I built up. It just had a bunch of D cells in it. Didn't bother with making it rechargeable or anything. But the belt pack ran the strobe and my chest light. And because of the way the armature looks in the movie, there is actually a cable coming from the chest plate to the armature. So I didn't even have to hide any of the wiring work. The wiring work was literally part of the design, the exposed wiring and the cabling going across through the armature and everything. So I didn't even have to hide any of that. I just used a little bit of cable tidy tube, you know, the corrugated tube stuff you can get for cable tidy work. Just use that from the chest piece, which is a lot of what it looks like in the movie anyway, so super fun. You flashed Dali? Yeah, multiple times. I'd have hated you. I'm not sensitive. Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't have, to anyone who is, you know, literally in pain. I wouldn't have done, you know, I would have done it once and you would have gone, hey, please don't do that again. I mean, I'd have been the same way. I'm reasonably photosensitive as well. I find it very difficult just to be outside in full sunlight. A lot of the time. But yeah, you know. If Ali didn't giggle or give me that little sour face every time I did it, if she got genuinely pissy at me, I would have stopped immediately. Because she's one of my best friends and I don't want to be super duper shitty to her. But as long as she kept laughing, I kept going. Can I go straight from this? No, okay, I'm gonna have to cook that down, aren't I? Alright, we need some more. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Oh wait, I can use the blast furnace for this stuff, can't I? Can you? Oh, because you're coal, not charcoal. That's fine. There we go. Right, what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought here. I'm just gonna put this in the book supplies. There we go. Oh wait, can I not use the blast furnace for these? I guess not. Oh, it's only for metals, isn't it? Damn, yeah, I remember. It's a pity the blast furnace doesn't do stone as well. Be sensible, wouldn't it? Ah, I've forgotten one of this. There we go. Okay, now we're back on smooth track. Coolsies. Right, what was I saying? Running out of is my middle name. Always running out of stuff like Invar, Nickel, and Cable. Yeah. I mean, it's the game. It's Minecraft. You burn through materials. You go get more. Don't need any of that. Alright, we can take this opportunity to do a little tidy. I'm pretty sure I don't have any room for more dirt. So I'll just throw that. Coolsies. Are you my dad? You know what? I wish I had on my soundboard the whole Darth Vader thing queued up. I am your father. How insanely boring is the Pokemon 24-hour stream? I haven't even watched it. I saw the tweets about it and I went, yeah, okay. I'm not bothering with that. I got better things to do with my morning. Decided to apply for a job in a glass factory. At least they're transparent about it. Haha. I'd rather job in a mirror factory. Something I really see myself doing. A little bit away from sunset, but we've got to wait for that stone to cook, so we'll just hang about. Are you my dad? Was that what Aquamarine constantly asked in Steven Universe? I've seen all of Steven Universe. I don't get that. I don't understand what you're referencing there. I must have missed something. You guys see the movie? Steven Universe movie? It's actually really good. And I saw a news break this morning coming out of New York Comic Con that they're actually doing another sort of standalone Steven Universe thing. Steven Universe in the future, they're calling it. Don't know whether it's going to be movie length or episode length or what, but I'm all about more Steven Universe. That's a fun show. End of season 4 kidnappings. Yeah, I still can't remember. Oh, they're doing a full season. Steven Universe Future is a full season. Nice. Not seen SU in a while. Yeah, it's one of those shows that it was hard to watch when it was coming out because it didn't come out regularly. It was just all over the place as far as schedule. I came to it as season 5 was just beginning, and I basically shotgunned the first 4 seasons, so I didn't have to wait between episodes like OG fans did back in the day when it was coming out fresh. Getting there. Ooh, where are you? Oh, because I didn't put a full thing in. Derp. The opening is a new version of Hero and the Future. Yeah, I saw the Twitter video about it. I'm not sure I like it. Sounded like it was recorded in a rush. There was something about it that sounded a bit weird. I don't know. Love the music in that show, though. Some of the best music. It is really well animated, the opening, yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see what we've done so far. It should be enough. Doink. Doink. A doink. It's time for me to make a couple of sleep aids and try to sleep through to 4. So I can be used to waking up that early on a Monday to be at work at 6. Eesh. Alright, cheers, mate. Hope you get a good restful night's sleep and hope your body clock treats you well. Yeah, I'm thinking we should poke a couple in here. Maybe do that. I'm still not super happy with this. Maybe it's just too steep. Oh yeah, that makes a difference. Doesn't seem quite so aggro now, does it? Plus once the grass grows in on those blocks, it'll be fine. Okay. I do feel like this is a bit narrow through here though, so we might poke this out just a little bit more. Do-do-do. That should be about right. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the single diagonal on this side. That's throwing me off as well. A bit too crowded. It's a weird little dog leg there. Yeah, I think it works. Path seems relatively consistent. Maybe that instead. There we go, that helps. Dirt. Do. Now, what to do about this? Actually, what if we just... No. What I want you to do... Why won't you sit up? Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is how we transition this better. This is how we do this. We go like that. There we go. That works. That works much better. I think this corner can come back a little bit. Let's use the right tool. There we go. Excellent. I think we'll do... Just thinking about the columns to hold up the path here. Like oak logs. Right. Yeah, okay, we definitely need to get rid of these. Too squeezy. Might even bring this all the way back. So there. Okay. I think we're onto something here. Alright, so we come up through there. A bit tight there. What if we bring it just all the way back? There we go. That feels a bit more open. I think we can dog a little bit softer there. Yeah, that seems about right. Decent feel to the flow. All right. All right. Alright, so let's go get some bone meal and sort of revegetate some of that sideline. Bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. No bone meal, but we have bones. Therefore, we have bone meal. Having pancakes for dinner. Nice. Actually, I had hamburgers for breakfast, so it balances out the universe nicely. That's about perfect. Couldn't have asked better. That softens it up nicely. Good, good, good. I can get rid of that block right there. Probably get rid of... no, they stay. A bit of squidgy. Bit of G. Bit of screw there. Excellent. She's a bit weird, but I kind of like it. Cool. Done. Let's go make some support struts. Bacon pancakes. Just a potato soup. I don't know if I've ever had potato soup. I've had many kinds of soup, but I don't know if potato soup has ever been among them. Potato. Pumpkin soup's my favorite. Pumpkin soup is delicious. Good old classic tomato soup, hard to go wrong with. Especially if you've got some cheese toasties to go with it. Cheese toasties and tomato soup is one of those just epic combinations. Alright, oak logs. Yet to have breakfast. But I'll have 4 AM cold pizza. Oh, cold pizza is good too. Alright, let's see here. Should we come in from the corners? I think we come in from the corners, yeah. Otherwise it'll make it look a bit too squarish. Instead of a Minecraft build. You know what I mean. Don't be that guy, Minecraft. Right, but here feels right. Again, Minecraft, don't be that guy. Maybe some cross beams as well, actually. Yep. Cream-based broth with chunks of potatoes. See, if I'm going to have potato in a broth-like thing, it's got to be an Irish stew, right? Seems like a wasted potato just to make soup out of it. Put it in a stew. Oh, didn't think through this through, did I? Do that instead. Yep, that seems fine. Quickly now, before the zombies come. I'd love to be able to see where I was going. Tree! Grilled cheese and tomato soup is dang good. It's basically perfect. I had quite a lot of it last month. Because I was, you know, I had basically no budget left for food, so cheese toasties and tomato soup. Actually, no, it was the month before, I think. Had it basically for 2 meals a day for most of a month. But then I decided I need to stop buying bread because I was having because the bread for cheese toasters I was having it for jam sandwiches and everything. I was just like, you know what? You worked real hard to drop a bunch of weight off. maybe don't go through a loaf of bread every day. Let me put it back on because I was doing pretty much a loaf of bread every day. Doing the cheese toasties 2 meals a day. And, you know, jam sandwiches and stuff for little snacks. I was eating way too much bread. I thought, nah, you know what? You're just going to get super fat again. Stop. A little bit of self-control. Come on, you can do it. Cool, path done. I'm happy with everything here. Been having a little Japanese rice and curry sauce recently? Yeah. Haven't had that in a while, but I've got some in the cupboard for when the craving does strike. Cool. What are we going to do next? Let's degub and have a think. I'm going to check on their little zombie trap. I don't think it would have caught anything because we were probably too far away for these iron guards to actually wandering. But we'll have a look anyway. Right to the point, I need to get another 4-kilogram bag of rice. The largest bag my supermarket carries, I think, is like a 2 or 3 kilogram bag. I usually buy it in 1 kilogram bag, so I'm quite close to the shops, so I can get more rice when I need it anyway. You know what? We should put some stairs here while I'm thinking about it. And you. Possibly the underside? No. Stone. Try both. And I wonder if I should put some glowstone underneath the chest, just for a little extra. Bowsies. This Japanese sushi rice got a while ago. So good? Yeah. My preferred rice is usually jasmine. It's got a really nice balance of everything I like about rice. And just a hint of that floral sweetness. Do we need some furikake? How do you spell that correctly? Let me think. What is the English spelling of it? F-R-U... You know what? I couldn't tell you what the spelling is. Rice seasoning. Yeah, I am actually out of that at the moment. I keep forgetting to go to the place I get it from and get more. No, I don't like that. That works better. I need more. Oh, wait. I have more. What the? How did I manage to do that? I mean, there's the lava there throwing plenty of light down this way, but I don't think we do need the glowstone. I think that lava source is plenty. Just to stop these 2 blocks being spawnable. Actually, we can just double check, can't we? It's 9, 1. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Alright. Yeah, I think we can take this away because this didn't have the desired effect. It just looks weird. F-U-R-I-K-A-K-E. That seems right to me. Yep. Take all of this away, actually. All the way back to there. Unsure. Maybe we should give the farmer a path, actually. Can we think of it? Doesn't have a proper path down here, so yeah, let's actually give him a full path. Alright, so we need went and grabbed a good ice-cold cup of milk. Just trying to remember the last time I just had a cup of milk. Don't think I have in a while. Right, spruce. More spruce. A little bit more spruce. And spruce. Alright. Yeah, actually, it probably would have been the last time I had some Oreo cookies. Last time I had just a full-on glass of milk. Because you gotta have milk with a nice little plate of cookies. Had some lovely wafer biscuits yesterday. Like super cheap supermarket brand, 56 cents for like 24 pack or whatever it was of these little chocolate wafer biscuits. They're actually really good.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
Hi there. My name's Spruce.
Hello, my name's Spruce. Thank you, Spruce. Yeah, I was dipping them in this pre-packaged, pre-bottled cold brew coffee stuff. Oh, there we go. Still getting stuck on, aren't they? I think we might have to redesign this slightly. It's just not working, is it? Whatever. Don't worry about it some other time. Maybe stairs here, actually. Yeah. 2 or 3 wide. Yeah, it feels alright. Looks a bit weird, but I kind of like it. I do need to do that. I just, maybe just once more of them get attracted there, they'll wind up pushing each other in and stuff. Oreos sound good? Yeah. I haven't had Oreo probably all year. Because, of course, you know, at the beginning of the year I was on the keto diet. After that, I've been keeping a close eye on exactly how much carbs and sugars I eat so I don't put the weight back on. And Oreos, of course, being quite a sweet cookie. I've been resisting the temptation. Although I did see on the shelves they sell chocolate-coated Oreos. So you've got the Oreo cookie itself, which is, you know, two chocolate thingies with the cream in the middle, and then they go ahead and dunk the whole thing in chocolate. Sounds delightful. no, as close as I've come to breaking that rule is getting those little wafer cookies, because they don't have a lot of sugar in them, and carbs-wise they're not disastrous. They're quite delicious. I wonder what the new professor's name will be in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hopefully it'll be Professor Spruce. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? Well, let's see. I mean, they're always named after a tree of some kind, obviously. And this new game is set in kind of England-ish. What would be the classic England... Willow. Professor Willow. When I think of England countryside, I think of those winding little rivers, and along the banks, willow trees, with their droopy little branches just tickling the surface of the water. So yeah, my money's on Professor Willow. Alright, we need to move these lamps, obviously. Let's see here, where do I want to do it? Let's go get stuff to put in a few new lamps, actually. They've already announced... Wait, they already announced Professor's name? When did they do that? I've been keeping a close eye on the Pokemon news as I usually would. Magnolia. Not sure I love that. Kind of an ugly name. Magnolia. Where are the lanterns? There. And Magnolia. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Professor Maggie. I'd have definitely gone with Willow. No question. Alright, so let's put one there. And there. And... Alright, we can't put one there, can we? 'Cause slabs. What was that tinking I just heard? Oh, it would have been one of the villagers at his workstation. I just heard a tink, tink, tink. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright, now what have I done to my lighting here? Let's have a look. Are we dipping below anywhere here? Where I move that lamp? Looks like we're at 10s all around. Okay, so we're pretty safe here. Looks of things. Even if we're not safe, we are regularly patrolled by iron golems around the space, so it's fine. Alright. I'm of two minds whether to keep the sugarcane farm here or not. I kind of like the idea of it here now. I think we'll keep it. Somewhat want to go in blind when it comes to starter evos and such. I'm alright with learning the starter evos and sort of making a plan and an idea about which one I like best and things like that. It's you know, I haven't been deliberately avoiding the Pokemon news. It's just been, I guess, just been occupied by other stuff going on. Just haven't had a lot of time to go and deliberately seek out what's going on. I am sure I'll get a good feed of it at PAX Australia, because for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter or haven't checked the Twitter over the last day or so, I got a email from Nintendo Australia PR yesterday that included the news. Pokemon Sword and Shield will be playable at PAX Australia on the show floor. Which I haven't checked whether this is true or not, but it might have been the first time it's actually been playable by the general public. I mean, I know they've had behind doors press stuff and things before, but... And maybe they have it at New York Comic Con this weekend, actually, come to think of it. But yeah, playable Sword and Shield. So yeah, you can expect a video about that amongst the videos I'll be doing. Oh, they had a playable demo day 3? For the general public or just for this piece? I don't remember seeing that much general play from it there. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I am going to wind this path around the side and give me a ladder up to... No, actually, I'm not going to... I was going to put a ladder up to the viewing tower here, but then I kind of like having to go all the way through the town to get up there. Takes a little longer, but it means we have to walk all the way through the town, which is good. Now, I've been meaning to put some sort of fountain or water feature in this spot here for a while, so I think that's what we're going to do next. Just a simple little fountain, but obviously you need something there because it's just bare at the moment and has been. General public, you were tossed into the water gym. The level's really high. Huh, funny, I don't remember any of that coming out of V3. Weird. Sorry. I'm just chuckling. There seems to be some rando really quite mad in the chat right now. What's the fucking IP? Exclamation point Minecraft. Question mark! Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Yeah, you can't join the world, dude. It's single player. Even if you could join the world, why would I want some rando popping in? What the? Oh, great. Now we got a villager sticking his head through the roof. What's that about? Fucking Minecraft. So I think we put the fountain not quite where that light is centered there, where the carpet is, but I think kind of there-ish. Just crossing the path of that. Would seem to be a pretty decent balance of space. But yeah, I don't know what the demo for Pokemon Sword and Shield at PAX Australia will be yet. It may very well be the same thing they showed at E3 with the water gym, but I'll be finding out. Alright, let's go get some materials and decide what this little... Actually, I'm not even sure whether I want to be a water fountain anymore. What do you reckon? What else can we put there instead of a water fountain? A little statue of some kind... Maybe it's just some tables. An outdoor seating area. Barbecue station. We're putting a barbie out there. We're going to go to smoker. Make a couple of tables. Oh, he's making his way out. Slowly but surely. He's found the stairs. Hooray. Do I have any smokers left? And loom smoker. Let's see. That. I'll make the tabletops out of spruce trapdoors, actually. It'll look a bit rustic, and we could pretend the ring in the center of it's like, you know the tables you get with the holes in them for the shade umbrellas? We'll do that. No chairs, though. This is for standing around. But let's see. I want a sign there. Oh, We should nap before it gets nighttime so we can see what we're doing. Also seems like Game Freak has done the reverse to what they do with Sun and Moon. It's only barely a month till launch and we don't even know the middle evolutions yet. Yeah. I remember in the lead up to this, we talked about it on stream many times, about the predictability of the announcements for a Pokemon game. I was like, yeah, you know, in this month we'll get this information, then we'll get this, then they'll do this. And, you know, in September they'll talk about the final Evos. Yeah, we haven't had any of that yet, have we? It's all been hush-hush. I haven't even seen many faked leaks this year. Normally by now we've had at least a few fake leaks of the final evolutions, or the, you know, someone faked a silhouette for it or something and shit like that. Maybe they're deliberately keeping a super tight lid on it because they're sick of that leak shit. Even though in the past decade or so the supposed leaks for the starter evos and shit like that have almost always been completely fake. Alright, so just chuck a Barbie down there. Like a table here. Got a bit of a side table going on there. And yeah, I think we'll use those signs to try and get a back on these. Is this going to work? That looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Well, actually, what if we just go all the way across the back? Don't type anything. Like that. Well, that sells it a little bit better. With that weird gap. There you go. There goes a little barbecue. Not sure I like it. I mean, I like the design and little concept, and it's kind of cute, but I'm not sure I like where I put it. Maybe put it against this fence here, actually. But then it does that weird thing where it connects. Get out of the way. Yeah, it might look better there. I've had to unfollow some people on YouTube for doing videos on leaks, since I got sick and tired of all them basically treating basically anything said on Reddit as fact. Yeah, it works really well for getting clicks, that kind of stuff. And I know there's channels out there that'll just publish any quote-unquote leak just because it'll get views. They don't care about fact-checking. They don't care how relevant it is. They don't care about anything. Get out of the way. They just do it purely because it's going to get clicks. And lots of comments from people going, oh, that's obviously bullshit. Yeah, it's worthless content. Which is why I don't do it, even though I could really use the views lately. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We'll just do one little side table there. There we go. Well, if we're going to do that, a little communal table. You would line up the wrong way, wouldn't didn't you? Fine, I'll do it this way. Ooh. There we go. Just get off the barbecue. Get your stupid little dirty shoeless feet off the bloody barbecue. Really? Where's the nearest iron golem? I hate villagers so much. One of these is facing the wrong way. Maybe a double? No. Single will do. We just need somewhere to put the salads and the condiments. That's what that's about. That'll do fine. It does look rather weird there, though. Yeah, no, I don't know what to do with this space. I'm building barbecue, yeah. A little Barbie. Heck, I've seen someone release 2 videos on the same day which contradict each other. Yeah, that's another good trick too. That way, no matter which way people are angry or excited, you get both. And then you get to pretend you're doing full and fair coverage. No. You're just doing it to bait both sides. You are transparent and you are useless. Get off YouTube. Leave YouTube alone for those of us who actually try. I might try an iron trapdoor on this barbecue, either on the top to be the grill or on the front here to be sort of the firebox. The instant I called them out on it, the comment was deleted and I was blocked. Yep. For the course on that one. Oh, we should maybe try a pressure plate on top, maybe as well. Like a grill plate. But I don't appear to have any iron trapdoors left, so let's go ahead and make one. That's one of the most frustrating things about YouTube these days, particularly with these quote-unquote news channels who do a sort of a daily thing or a couple of daily things. They just look for whatever people are screaming about on Reddit and make a video about that, because they know people scream about it on YouTube as well. It's just such useless. Get off. Get off. It's the most useless content. Nope, that doesn't look right, does it? That doesn't make it look more like a barbecue. And of course we can't put light on the front, can we? Because we need redstone to trip it up. Didn't think about that, did you, Blunty? That's right. Looks a bit too clean for a grill, but... Oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. Whenever the villager's going to stand on it, everything's going to fall off the tables. Okay, we'll go without. I don't know. I don't know what else. Yeah, but the thing about those YouTube channels is they're not going anywhere because they work. people have such little self-control. They can't help but interact with that worthless content. That pointless ephemeral content that's just there to piss people off. Get riled up, get them riled up. Yeah, there's been many times I've been tempted to start doing stuff like that just to juice the numbers a little bit. But I just can't bring myself to do it. I have too much self-respect. Okay, what are we going to do next? Let's see. Pretty happy with the way things are around there. Oh, I know. We could have a... Think about building animal pens. To go over here. Why is there a block missing there? I might leave the animal pens until I decide what kind of design I want. Somewhere, no, not in there. Okay, so whatever village had his head stuck through the roof has managed to save himself. That's good. This guy's in someone else's bed, apparently. Oh, there he is, up there. I was going to say, what happened to that? Oh, no, it was through the roof. It was upstairs. Where's the... Yeah, it was you. Can I get you off of that tool station? Oh. Nope, can't do it yet. No, okay. What if I... Yeah. Just gonna have to break this, aren't I? I'm still stuck on the roof. Fine, I'll just break the bed. Alright. Countdown until he gets stuck on the roof again. What the hell? Oh, it's an Iron Golem's arm. He's stuck in the wall. What the hell? How did you even manage to do that? He must have spawned on the smoker and then moved through the wall? What? This game is just getting buggier and buggier. I don't even know what to do anymore. You just get off. Just get off. Just get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. For fuck's sake, move! Right, I'm gonna get a lead. We learned last weekend that you can put golems on leads. Hang on a sec. You guys still there? My Twitch stats thing is glitching out again. I'm showing 0 viewers. Am I still... Yeah, I'm still streaming on my end. Chat room has gone really quick. Quiet though. Users and chat. No, there's a bunch of you still there. We're just all in lurk mode. But I'm showing 0 viewers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. There's like 25 of you. Plus me and Moobot. And it's still showing 0 viewers. Thanks, Twitch. Your new updates are working great. I'm glad you thoroughly tested them before you put them into the field. That's fantastic. It's good work. Where's that zombie? I want to go to bed. Piss off. Showing 17 on my page. Well, that's not right either, because I literally just counted. Skull Kid's going to pass out at night. Good night, Skull Kid. Thank you again for all the usual things. Whoops. Didn't mean to throw that away. Yeah, it's just showing 0 views in both places. Like I got my dashboard up on my Mac, and then an OBS, completely separate computer, with a different instance running, showing 0 views there as well. All right, come out of the roof, please. For fuck's sake, he's just stuck. He's just literally stuck. He won't budge. God damn it. Okay. Not even that. Two hits. Was I missing health? Okay, that's another iron block on the Grave of Shame. That's 2 streams in a row. My golem is taking me out. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm fully armored. If it ain't from either an official Nintendo social media, take anything to do related with a chocolate or salt. Yeah. Even then, it's not like Nintendo have never just flat out lied to people. Remember like 6 or 9 months ago when rumors were floating around about a new Switch? And Nintendo, I think it was the president himself, flat out said in an interview, we have no plans for a new Nintendo Switch model coming to marketplace. We have no plans for it. Absolutely none. Just no plans at all for a new Nintendo Switch. None. No plans, he said. His exact words, well, translated, was they weren't going to bring out a new model. 6 months later, this thing hits the market. A new model Nintendo Switch. Distinctly different from the existing model in several vital and important ways. This is not a refresh. It's not just a slightly better battery or something. Like what they did with the launch Switch. They put a better battery in it at some point. This is a new model, and they flat out lied and said they weren't working on one because they didn't want to slow down sales. They didn't want people to go, oh, well, they're bringing out a new one soon. I better not buy a Nintendo Switch yet for little Charlie. Nintendo fucking flat out lied right to the press, and nobody called them out on it. I don't remember seeing one article saying, hey, remember when you said this? What's up with that? Lying piece of shit. Blink. I took that interview as an upgraded Switch, Switch Pro. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be real pedantic about it, well, actually, because it uses essentially the same... Well, it's not even the same CPU. It is an upgraded... it's a slightly different silicon because it has the hardware patch in it to stop homebrew. So you can't even use that argument. It is different hardware. It is new hardware. It's redesigned from the ground up. Different control they're not Joy-Cons anymore. It's different screen, different internal hardware, different battery. Doesn't have the same hardware in it. It literally can't do any kind of TV out. It just doesn't have the hardware in it to spit the signal. It is different and new hardware. You can try and drill down and be really pedantic. Well, actually, it's not really a new model. Yes, it is. They lied. It was just a lie. Point is, yeah, that's not the first time Nintendo have lied either. They lie all the time about shit. So do most companies. They feel like they have to preserve sales or protect stock prices or keep the competition off guard. What happened to the lead I was carrying? I didn't put it away already, did I? But yeah, I'd have to look them up, but there are other examples of where Nintendo have said one thing and then 6 months later completely just showed themselves to being liars. Don't get in the way, villager. I want one golem angry at me, not many. No idea how this guy even managed to spawn here, for crying out loud. Alright, let's see if we can take care of this guy too. Clean up the town. Stop staring me down, villager. Die already. There he goes. Oh, he dropped 2 roses. Sorry, poppies. Old school Minecrafter. Okay. Wait, where'd this guy go? We used to have a roof golem over here. Did he despawn? Did he go? Did he move? That's weird. We still got that guy dealing down there. These guys are fine. Alright. Oh, great. Another one has found his way into here now. Fantastic. We went from 3 to 2 back to 3. Minecraft. Just why? Why do you hate me so? When I think of it, I'm going to grab some bones and take it back to the main storage because when we were looking for bone meal before, there wasn't any. So I'll grab a few stacks. Why do you have a zombie trap? I thought you had that massive mob farm underneath. Oh, yeah, I do have a zombie farm. Maybe the zombie spawner. That little zombie trap there isn't about farming mobs so much as it is just controlling the iron golem population. We had way too many iron golems. They wouldn't stop spawning. And it was literally making it difficult to move through the town because they were just so densely populated. I could not move. half the time, especially in through that back area. So I decided to put a little natural population control device by building that little zombie trap in the last stream. Kind of works. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, son. Go down. There we go. Actually, speaking of mob farms, maybe we should start tearing down the old iron farm at this point. Yeah, let's grab some glass so we have somewhere to stash the villages we've got over there. Just put them in a little glass box. Start tearing the damn thing down. What happened yesterday? Came in around 9 a.m. Yeah, yesterday I just kind of forgot it was Friday. Plain and simple. I thought it was Thursday. I just thought it was Thursday. I even sat down during the morning, taking a break from the stuff I was doing. I took a little break and made a coffee and went, what am I going to stream tomorrow? What am I going to stream on Friday's stream? Not knowing the whole time that it was Friday already. And the stream should have started hours ago. Dummy. Always gets like this in a lead up to a big event like PAX. I always forget what I'm doing. That's right. I took away all the stuff underneath, didn't I? Oh, what's the easiest way to do this? I guess I can just leave them in their pouches, I suppose. Let's do this. Goddamn kelp, get out of the way. Okay, what I might do is... real quick so I can do this. If I take away the fire, the lava I should say, down there, I should be able to flush all the villages just down into there and hold them there. Make it easy to tear down the rest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that by doing it like this. Yeah, definitely gonna have to get rid of all that campfire stuff down there, aren't we? Okie dokes. Stop. Oh, there we go. Okay, roll dry and clean. That is a lot of villages, yeah. I don't know why we went up with so many villages. They overbred somehow. There are way more villages than there are beds. I don't know why, because that's not the way this game should work, but whatever. Minecraft or Minecraft, just like Nintendo will Nintendo. Yeah, if I wait around until nighttime, you'll see there are way more villages than there should be. Might have something to do with the dimensions. Maybe if they're all down one end, the other end decides they need villagers or something, but yeah, I don't know. Just way too many villagers. It's one of the few problems I had with this mod farm. I think I'm just going to get rid of all their beds as well. We don't actually need them to be active. We just need them to be. Christ, get out of the way. BluntNate, any plans on getting village when it comes out? What does that mean? Getting village when it comes out? I have no idea what you mean. What is village? Get out of the way. I guess if we just... That's not going to work, is it? We need... I don't have any signs or anything on me, do I? Down you go, boys. The new Game Freak game. Isn't that called Little Hero or something? What are you calling it Village? That's not what it's called, is it? Or am I confusing it? Or something else? Yeah, it's called Little Town Hero. Why are you calling it Village? I mean, technically a village is a little town, but is that just what it's called where you are in the world or something? You don't. Get back down. I'm going to seal you off progressively. There we go. Starting to squeeze each other through the wall there. It's good. Hey, Assas, how you doing? Out you go. Yeah, that water flow's kind of working against me there, isn't it? What if I do that? Yeah, that helps. There we go. Now we just have to have a little bit of patience. Alright, how you doing? Not doing too bad, Sass. Not doing too bad. Dealing with villages today, which is always a little misery, but we're doing alright. Getting hyped for PAX Australia next weekend. Can I just find a gap? There we go. Here. No. Really don't want to hit you if I can avoid it. Not for any particular reason, actually. Probably can hit these guys. Don't trade with them. No golems left. For the love of God, would you just... Just give me a fast. Yep, yep. Next weekend. Out you go, boys. Out you go. Don't fight it. Just leave. Get out! There we go. Finally. Okay. Ugh. One pod down. I hope I have a lot of fun too, Sass. It's really not in doubt. I always have fun at PAX. It is one of my favorite shows ever. And I'm doing a cosplay on the Saturday. So far, it's been a secret. Alright, let's block that up temporarily so we don't have any cross-pod villagers trying to make their way across the wrong way. We'll do it all that. Wait, why was all that dirt there? Why did I never fix that? Lazy Blunty's lazy. I'm really looking forward to showing off the cosplay. Actually, it's I think it's my favorite I've ever done. It's not precisely screen accurate, but it's damn close enough. Oh, for fuck's sake, get out of the way! I think this side had way more villages in it than the other side did. What the? Why'd the water stop? Move. Why's the water stopping? Flow, damn it. What the hell, Minecraft? Come on. I'll be that guy. Where's there a gap here? Oh, wait, there's a gap there. That's why. That was hard to see. There we go. That's what you should be doing. All the way down, you little fuckers. Keep going. Don't be so obstinate. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, I was lucky, mate. I had my sword out and everything. Well, that's Flash. Call them in numbers. I see you. There we go. Finally on the move. Out you go, boys. Seriously. Get out. I think he's still trying to breed. I'm hearing the bread pop. Get out, get out, get out, get out! Move! Really? Who's that sauce? Oh wait, it's the that's the water coming in from outside. Never mind. That's a derp for me. Okay. I'm still trying to breed. Weird. Why are you trying to breed where there are no beds left? Maybe it takes some while to notice. Guys off, so they're safe from zombies and such. What the hell? Did I just see a baby? Why would you stop breeding? They're all whores. Right, I think now we can actually make a start on tearing this place down good and proper. What's the most efficient way to do this is going to be? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to turn down the game sound a bit. Otherwise, I'm going to get real bored of hearing that breaking glass. A bit more. That's better. At least the iron golem farm worked for a while. Got us the iron we needed, at least. Alright, chat room. Time for a few to de-lurk and have a chat with me. Now I'm doing a tedious job. Give me company. You know what I should have done? I should have linked my a cosplay reveal to like a subscriber chain. I should have gone, well, if we hit 700 subscribers today, I'll post a picture of my cosplay early. That'd be the way someone else would do it, wouldn't it? Some of these streamers. I can't make up my mind, quite honestly, about showing off the cosplay before I actually wear it. On the one hand, I kind of like the idea of keeping the surprise. On the other hand, I'm pretty damn proud of how it came out, so I kind of want to show it off. Still can't get over how good this ray tracing shader. I know, right? See, NVIDIA have been out there teasing the RTX shaders for Bedrock again, still without a date. They still won't tell anybody when it's going to be ready, or when they expect it to be ready. But it's in their latest showcase videos, so hopefully it's not too far away. I'm pretty eager to see how it handles itself. Because I have been toying with an idea that would mean a return to Bedrock. I'm not going to abandon this world. It's going to be a sort of side thing. I'm going to keep playing on in the Java world here, but I may have a good reason to have Bedrock in the mix again soon. Outside of just popping in to see how good the RTX shaders are. But I'm going to chat with someone at PAX about it, actually. You have me now. I've set up automated cobblestone farm, loving some of the new mods. There's one which adds a cobblestone generator machine. Like a data pack that adds a cobblestone generator? That's kind of cool. Or are you talking an actual mod pack for Java? I think I'm just going to get rid of the beds in favor of collecting the glass. I'll keep one to sleep on, obviously. Java mod pack. Ah. Well, cobblestone generator mod pack's nothing so new. Actually, I haven't watched it yet, but I saw the Achievement Hunter guys were live streaming a test of the RL Minecrafts, like the super hardcore survival Minecraft that's been kind of trendy for the past few weeks. Has, you know, full-on thirst mechanics and it's supposed to be like super hard, like the hardest Minecraft mod pack ever and shit like that. Be interesting to see if they wind up turning that into a series of Let's Plays. Because, well, let's just be honest. The likes of Gavin playing an ultra hardcore Minecraft mod pack is just comedy waiting for it to happen, really. Not to mention Michael. He's been playing Minecraft for years and still can barely wrap his head around some of the mod pack stuff. It's also realistic. To make the generator, you need redstone, lava bucket, and a water bucket. I mean, that's how you make any kind of traditional cobblestone generator, like in Skyblock and stuff. Although I suppose the one we used in Stone Block was just like N block, wasn't it? I don't remember what we needed to craft it, but I don't think it was that. And that just kind of was a block that spat out cobblestone continuously from one of its sides into a storage. Whoop. Okay. Did not mean to fall down there, but that's fine. Where's that gap? I think it was Lava Crucible. No, that was one way to do it, but yeah, there was a full-on block. I have a quest right now, working on and Feed the Beast Academy to make one. I wonder how far away we are from 1.16 we are with the new... Now, how long did it take them to... So I'm trying to think, the last time they updated biomes, how long did it take them from announcement to execution? Because those new nether biomes are very intriguing. The soft plan for them is, if we're still playing this world by the time they come out, I'll reset the nether, but keep my overworld stuff, and we'll just sort of do a soft reset and start building a brand new base in another biome instead. Instead of starting a completely fresh new world like I usually would when something, you know, an update of that size comes out. Looks like going forward it won't be Java anymore. Correction to Forge. It stopped at 1.13 I think. Yeah. After they rejiggered the entire block ID system, it kind of froze a lot of modding at that stage because it's just there was a lot of work to reboot everything for the new file structure and block ID systems. Actually, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Optifine in the next update too, with the Bees and Bugs update, because they are rewriting the lighting and rendering engine again to try and make it more efficient. The current snapshots have a ton of bugs in them related to lighting, but I don't know whether it's going to mean we have to wait ages for a Optifine version to come out, which is going to bum me out, seeing as I'm quite in love with the ray tracing shader, of course, the PTGI shader, so I need Optifine for that. Oops. And even straight off the edge. There you go. We should probably put that one back until I fall through. Or unless I fall through. To prevent me falling through. God damn it, really. Told you, words today. Words are not things that my brain is doing. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay. Thought it was an important thing, not an important thing. I'm waiting on a confirmation of something. Pretty happy about the Twitch stuff at PAX this year. It's been a couple of years since we had an official Twitch party at PAX. They're having one this year. I'm pretty excited about that. It's always a bunch of fun. Get to hang out with some peeps in a different setting. Drinks. Fun times. Sometimes we have karaoke. Got a feeling very few mods will go above 1.12. Maybe graphical mods are up to fine. Yeah, that kind of is expected to move along, but yeah. The big mod packs and stuff are kind of frozen for various reasons at 1.12. Keep an eye on my Silk Chain pick too. Don't want to break it. Although I think we have another Silk Touch book sitting spare, so if we do accidentally break it, have to remake one. Might be too hard. Did I get the... What happened to the bells? Did I drop all the bells? I don't seem to be collecting them. I suddenly realized that I think I might have lost the bells, which is bumming me out a bit now that I've realized it. Yeah, if they did drop, I've despawned them already. That's it. That's a derp right there. Although, maybe they got washed down in the collecting system. We should check the hoppers down there. Might have got lucky. Not that I really need the bells so much, but they are non-renewable resource. Why is everybody so quiet today? Minecraft's normally a chatty stream. Everyone's just gone total tumbleweed on me. Hello, people. How y'all doing? I also seem to have thrown out... Oh no, the bed's still there. I was going to say, why did I throw away the bed? But no, I just left it... I left it set up. That's what I did, because I'm smart. SMRT. Amazed because I'm making sure the horses we have up for sale are comfortable. Ah. Real horses or in-game horses? Real horses. Ooh. Oh yes. The health and comfort of friendly animals should take priority over watching some chubby idiot playing Minecraft. I understand. How did I miss these ones? Again, put that there so I don't fall through the hole too soon. Not too worried about collecting the glass that's dropping in the water down there. We have plenty of glass. Enough horses. Some family member dead so used to own horses. My sister used to go over there and go horseback riding. I've never gone horseback riding. I don't even think I've ever patted a horse. I've seen horses, you know, in the flesh and stuff. Remember the carriages in New York City were kind of cool. It's not until you actually go there, you wander around Central Park and stuff where all those horse-drawn carriage rides are for tourists and whatnot are. You suddenly realize and remember, oh yeah, horses are animals. Animals stink and they shit. This place smells like horse shit. It looks so romantic in the movies. There's horse-drawn carriages around Central Park and things. But yeah, the intense shit of the intense stink of horse shit kind of takes a lot of the romance away from that scene. My grandfather used to work at a racetrack. Not exactly sure what his job was, but I do remember hanging out there on weekends sometimes. Not usually when tracks were actually being used. He was doing paperwork or something. Used to be a lot of phones. Maybe you took bets. I'm somewhat up your neck of the woods on a temp job for a family friend for the past 2 weeks. I've been helping them gather up a 1-year-old stallions. Sold today. Cool. I just have no idea what it'd be like to work with horses. Or any big animal for that matter. All falls right outside my area of experience. Fun, especially on a very beautiful trail. I haven't gone bushwalking in a while. I'm thinking about doing that. Now that I'm doing more and more camera stuff again, I'm starting to get the itch to go for a walk in the Blue Mountains or something. I've got to find a good reason for it. Like testing a specific piece of equipment or something. Got to justify the time. I was raised in a farm, so it comes second nature to me. Yeah. I was raised in the suburbs. You know what comes second nature to me? Riding my bike. I think the only time I've ever been on an actual farm was like during school trips or something. They take us to a farm, usually not a properly working farm, one of those touristy farms where you know, this is where the sheep are, and this is where the shearing happens, and here's an old-timey ironsmith, and that kind of shit. Yeah, you never do bike riding vlogs. Well, I don't ride anymore. I haven't ridden a push bike in Don't even know how long. Probably not since I was literally a teenager. I've thought about getting a bike a few times. Especially after my my motor scooter all got stolen. I don't have a form of transport that is my own anymore. I thought to myself, well, I'll get a little push bike. Sydney's not incredibly unfriendly to cyclists. There's a few proper bike trails around, and I've ridden motorcycles for years, so I can feel pretty confident I can be aware enough of shitty drivers that I probably won't get killed. The only thing that really stops me is I just don't have room. Like, I wouldn't know where to keep the fucking thing when I'm not riding it. Like, even if I got one of those stupid little fold-up things, I don't even have room for that, really. There are a few people who keep their bikes in a little side room kind of thing near the lobby area of the building I live in. They're not really supposed to be there. It's a fire exit. And I just know one day there's going to be a fire in this building, and the firemen are just going to go, yep, fuck all these bikes. It kind of annoys me that the arrogance of these bike riders to park their bikes all along a fire exit, because if I ever need to use that fire exit, people are going to trip over those fucking bikes. It's a literal hazard. Probably not even legal. It kind of shits me off on principle that they park their fucking bikes there. So, out of principle, I wouldn't do it myself. Those glass boxes almost... They do look a bit ice cubey down there, don't they? The shader doesn't quite render them properly when they're items. Left the cobblestone farm alone. Already have 125,000 blocks of cobblestone. Nice. I mean, I had my little kick scooter. Actually, I've still got the kick scooter. I haven't ridden it in ages. I was charmed by it for a while, but got a bit bored of the old kick scooter after a little bit. I keep hoping one of these days one of those electric skateboard companies are going to tap me on the shoulder and send me a review sample or something. Because they do that for YouTubers every now and again. But I don't think I'm quite the exact market they're after. They usually send them to the daily vlogger types. Plus, I don't think there are many that actually sell to the Australian market anyway. But I wouldn't mind giving one of those a go. Who's bedoobling me? That's what I mean. Give me a second. Alright, nearly there. This off-colored squid always throw me for a second. Yeah, there's a gap here. We should probably take care of that. Alright, I think that's all we need to tear down. Let's collect what we dropped. Again with the recipe book. Pretty sure I know how to make ice, dude. Although, maybe that was the first time I harvested packed ice, actually, come to think of it. Oh! Hello, guys. What do you think you're doing? Despawning, apparently. Alright then. Alright, another long-delayed job taken care of. Let's see here. We get rid of that in order to get some of our wood back. Alright. I think tonight I might research the current thinking about iron farms, and maybe tomorrow we'll rebuild a new one here. Alright, let's check the collection box to see if we did get those bells back, or if they're gone forever. Hooray, we got one back. So we lost two, basically. Oh well. Alright, let's snipe this fucker. That was a bad shot. That was a better shot, but we still missed. Nailed it. Where's your friend? See the rest of them. Did they despawn or did they go around the corner? We're about to find out. Oh, there's one. Can't hide from me in the grassy sneaky bugger. Can, however, avoid my arrows effectively. Brow. I think I'm okay. Alright, we need to go repair Silk Chain before I do anything else. Don't want to forget that. A bit worried about where the rest of that group went. I wonder if they did despawn or they made their way over here somehow. Golem seem calm. Okay. Well, we should put some glass away before we do anything else because we're all chock-a-blocked. Diddly diddly ding. Who's diddly dingy dinging me? Paul, thank you for the bit. And there we go, 6 bells total. Not so bad. And packed ice. Where can we put that? Over here near the regular ice. Alright, diamond. Anvil, idiot. Yeah, it's going to cost all 3 diamonds. Oh, even then, it's not actually full repair, is it? What's up with that? Efficiency 1 and Silk Touch. Alright, it's time to have a look. If we need to spend all that just to not even quite repair it, we might be better off making a new one. Don't have any enchantment books in there, apparently. There's royalty. Nope, not looking for those. Nothing in there. Diddly 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 dee, diddly diddly dee dee. Thumbs. Apparently I don't have a spare Silk Touch book. Well then. I think while we have the experience... Oh, none of that's any good. I think I might roll the dice. We'll make a new axe and we'll give it an enchant. Let's see what happens. See if our luck holds. Coffee on the brew. Nice. I'm back on instant coffee, just trying to save every penny I can for packs. Efficiency. I'll take efficiency actually. Costs us 9, but we do get efficiency 4 and Silk Touch instead of efficiency 1 and Silk Touch. And it costs us 3 diamonds for a full repair because we're mixing it with that actually. That costs us more in enchantment. It still loses almost at 30 anyway, so yeah, definitely doing it that way. No question about that. Good deal. Having Jaffa flavored hot chocolate. Ooh. Now, which Jaffa are you referring to? Jaffa is in the Australian / New Zealand lolly, small orange flavored hard-shelled chocolates, or Jaffa cakes, the English thing, which I've never had, so I don't know what the flavor of those actually is. But I have seen them on the shelf in the imported food section of my supermarket. Been meaning to try them actually. You always see English people talk about Jaffa cakes. Orange. Ah, the Australian version, the hard candy. Or the hard-shelled chocolate candy with the orange flavor. Because chocolate and orange go well together. I actually haven't had Jaffas in ages. Kind of craving them now. Orange flavored chocolate coffee. It'd be an orange flavored mocha, I guess. Basically, wouldn't it? Doesn't sound too bad. Did you hear about 24? Yeah, I did hear about the stream. I haven't watched a second of it. Seems like they're drawing it out way too slowly. I'll just wait and see what they reveal. It's a nice try, Nintendo, at trying to do a quote-unquote viral event thingy, but execution's a bit weak. Oh, bloody hell. Way overdue. I both bought sachets of them then from the apartment I'm staying in while on this job. Ah. Some other streamers tried streaming it but got bored. Yeah, don't blame them. The only thing I've seen about it is just memes about how slowly it is doing its thing. I guess they thought because Bethesda kind of almost got away with doing a similar thing, where they just streamed hours and hours and hours of nothing in the lead up to Fallout 76. Remember that? Man, Bethesda. They just, what are you doing? What are you even doing? Okay, what's next? What the? They're back in the tree. I still haven't figured out how they even get there. Like, I can't even find a path up into that tree. Not here, because it's all leafy-do. And, I mean, they could possibly get up here, because we can do that, but I don't even know how they would get to that point, even, because there's no path up there. I have no idea how these villagers keep making it up into the tree here. I cannot figure it out. What up, guys? How do you tree people keep getting up here? Go down. I said go down. Wait, where is he going? See if we can watch him make his way up here. Looks like it was still water down there. Landed in. Yeah, there's no path around there. Seriously, how are you getting up there? Where's his mate gone? There is no path. There is no way to path up there. How? How are you getting on top of the tree? One went through your house when you were going to sleep. Oh yeah, they're always doing that. Always popping out the door here. But that's not an answer to the path up the tree. You managed to go all the way out here. I mean, the villagers don't even like to jump over these iron fences, do they? That would be the only way, though. But how are they doing it so consistently? Like, it's pretty rare they get out that door in the first place, because that's a long path up, but I still don't know why these guys love standing on the hopper so much either. Just get off. Just get off. Actually, I need to check on that librarian. He's one of the ones we've been trading with. Let's get a shitload of paper and see if we can find out whether this guy is a mending guy. We do not have a shitload of paper. Let's make a shitload of paper. Why does that keep resetting as well? We should probably also grab some of those. I don't know whether he wanted enchanted books or not, but I'll grab those. Okay. Gazerp. Man, he doesn't get a lot of experience for that, does he? That one's already locked. Oh, he won't reset his trade either because he's well away from his... Ah, that was a waste. He's not resetting his trade because he can't sleep because he's stuck on this thing. And I can't get him off. Seriously, he just won't get off it. Get off it! Go home. Okay, just going to leave those guys alone. That's none of my business. I suppose if I couldn't get him off, he was going to get his friend off. Where'd that librarian go? Alright, you I have fully unlocked. You fully unlocked. Out of the way, Golem! Bloody hell. You I have not unlocked at all. You're fully unlocked. Alright, let's give you a go. Stop shoving me! Cunt! This guy's nice. He's not locking out at all. Bane of Anthropods. Bane of Anthropods. You fucker. Yeah, too expensive. No, I guess I didn't. Alright, wait for that guy to read. Don't jump! It's not worth it! You're unlocked. I would so retweet that as Notch, the homophobic bastard. Well, that dude doesn't really care about Minecraft anymore anyway. He sold it off years ago and he's all pissy about it these days. Number 2, I didn't know it was homophobic. That's upsetting. Especially considering he made a game that literally has 0 genders in it. So everything in this world is homosexual by definition. Literally. Without genders, you have to be homosexual. Weird. He said some choice words about the LGBT community, among others. Like recently, or? I feel like that would have been bigger news. I mean, I've never considered him the best person on the planet, but I enjoy the game he helped make. What's your deal? You're the guy from the farm. That's fine. I think I'll just use this. Dunk. Probably shouldn't have done that. I don't think the data pack I used to skip day without having to wait for the sundown, I think that might stop them resetting their trades. Which is kind of the opposite of what I wanted to happen there. Oh no, we seemed fine. Looks like we got him after reset. Why do you expect... Just the other guy got way more experience for a paper trade. Why are you so stingy? Oh, I'm out of paper. That's right. We'll take this trade. Oh, fuck it. Sure. Just village. Where do you think you're going? I'll do that one. Again, just to get you above. Alright. Why has he got like no book trades at all yet? It's ridiculous. God, I don't know. I'll do that one, I guess. Take you over again. Up, where are you going? Don't hide amongst the other librarians. Stop. Well, that wasn't worth it. Just cannot get a mending librarian to save my life. I think one of the next things we need to think about doing is actually creating a actual trading center where I can start collecting some useful villages for ongoing trades instead of having to chase them through the village like I have been. Because I originally wanted some free range villagers, just for the sake of sort of the naturalistic presentation of it all. But I'm kind of getting tired of chasing them around, looking for those trades. You know what I mean? Gotta be honest with you, getting a bit tired of chasing them around. So I'm thinking what we might do is create like an basement area. Oh, that's what I can do with that space. What we can do is like put a little entrance of some kind here to an underground place. Maybe do a little kind of archway here, so I'm going to downstairs to an underground dedicated trading space. We'll gate off the top so they don't wander down there of their own accord, but we can drag them down there like using boats or something when we find a trade we want. And if we bury it deep enough, I think 7 blocks is the limit. If we bury them more than 7 blocks down, they don't count as part of the village anymore, so they'll still breed up upstairs to replenish their numbers without the guys down below affecting it. That sounds like a good plan to me. What do you guys reckon? Sound reasonable? I think it sounds reasonable. Alright. Let's have a think about how exactly we want to do this. Oh. Are we ready for... No, we're not ready for nighttime yet. Alright. So, I'm thinking... we do kind of a staircase with the spruce. To help it blend in. Right? Do we want to do a full archway, or shall we do the archway with like a suggested little arch entranceway with the birch like we have the entrance to the library and stuff? I think that'd be the way to go, right? Otherwise we'll ruin the sight lines that we built through the town with that little panel down the middle. And I do kind of like how that looks, so we can see sort of straight down the town into that sort of back area. And I think we need to get the... Should we do the... In the part down below, I think we'll do the... Should we do the alcove system again? Because I've done alcoves for the Villager Trading Center like every single time I've done it. So maybe this time we kind of put them in a pod in the middle. So they're all in their little fenced off parts, so they don't, so they, you know, stay in put. But they're on a little grid in the middle facing out to the walls. So that way they can all still speak to each... Do we need them to speak to each other? I guess we do if we need them to reset the trades, don't we? We have to think about that these days as well. We have to make sure they have their tool station, their bed. I don't remember whether they need to actually chat with each other to reset the trades. Pretty sure they do, so we have to consider that. Which means this room's going to have to be pretty big, actually. But... I think we have to do... Yeah, we should probably do the entrance first. Otherwise, we're just going to have those fuckers wandering in while we try to work, right? Right. So I think the easiest way to do that is we could just use some trapdoors to seal us off until we figure out how we want to do the arch. That way we can get in and out of our workspace easily. Without being bothered by these guys. Kind of think... Yeah, maybe we'll point it in this direction, actually. Put the entrance like... There. Do it 3 wide. 3 deep out. Oh, hang on a sec. Stream has dropped off. Or is that Twitch being weird again? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Nope, I am offline. Okay. Let's, Okay, I'm going to start recording. Because I can't... Alright. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, this may be... Yeah, this will be the end of this episode. Something's going weird. Give me a sec.